Hey guys, it's Krista Tyus here, and in today's video, I want to go over the math to making $150,000 in your tax and bookkeeping business. Now, everything after you have your foundation laid, you know exactly the type of customers you want to service. It's really just doing the math from there on out, really figuring out how many people you need to speak with, how many consultations you need to be having every single day. And once you have that, there's no stopping you from making $150,000 plus within your business every single year without working like a maniac. So let's take a look at a mix of services, because I know a lot of you own your own tax preparation service and you're looking to add bookkeeping services in there, or you probably are dabbling in both, but you really haven't figured out a cohesive strategy to really propel you over the six-figure mark. So I want to show you a few different scenarios on how you can get there. So in order to make $150,000 a year, ideally, you're probably going to be doing around $65,000 plus in tax preparation services. Now, if you do it right, you should only be servicing about 144 clients. You don't have to have, 5, 6, 700, 1,000 clients to make a six-figure income with taxes. So you want to have around 120 1040 clients at a price of about $450. And then you want to have at least 20 plus businesses that you're actually preparing taxes for at around $1,000 plus per business owner. Now, when you learn how to really position your value, you really learn how to really position your pricing. These are really conservative numbers here, and I put them as conservative numbers because a lot of you, you feel like you aren't deserving enough to charge, $2,500 for a tax return. So I know it's a process to, not only instill the confidence in yourself to be able to command a higher price, but to also position yourself as such, position yourself as the expert authority who knows the ins and outs of your clients' business matters. So if you have about 124 clients paying you $450 and 20 business clients paying you $1,000 for tax preparation, you're going to make $65,000 just from January to April. Okay, now this is a great income. A lot of my clients, a lot of you stop around this mark, and then the rest of the year, you're kind of coasting, but then you have to figure out, how exactly am I going to make an additional income? Because this may sound like a lot of money to make from January through April, but when you have overhead expenses, when you're actually living, a lifestyle, that money goes fast. It goes extremely fast. So you want to have a mixed service the remainder of the year. You don't have to take on, 50 different clients in order to be, to live comfortably. So what I put here is the remainder of the year, you want to focus on at least making over $80,000. Okay, so that'll put you at, around like $6,000 to $7,000 per month, which is a great income for most people. Now you can do that by simply offering bookkeeping services. So you only need, and listen to this, 17 bookkeeping clients, 17. There's over 22 million small businesses just in the United States. So I'm confident that you can get 17 bookkeeping clients within your business. Now, if you have a price point around $550, and this again is a very conservative number because a lot of you are still new, you are still dabbling into, really growing your business, and you really don't feel like you can command a higher price. So by all means, get your feet wet, take on a couple of clients at $550 a month, and then, once you have a process down pat, once you are experienced and you feel confident in your abilities, then you can scale your price point up. That's not a problem. But even at 17 clients at $550 a month, that's an $85,000 income. Each business owner is going to be paying you around $18,000 a year just to handle their bookkeeping services. And some of the things that you can offer is monthly reconciliations. You can offer sales tax, QuickBooks cleanup, and then outsource CFO services. Now, outsourced CFO services is where you pretty much take on their entire financial, financial day-to-day processes and admin tasks. So you may be paying their bills for them. You're handling their accounts receivable, their accounts payable. You're pretty much handling every aspect of their business finances. So we typically start CFO services at $1,500 plus. Okay, so if you can just get 5, and look at this, 5 clients providing outsourced CFO services, you can make $85,000 a year. So you only need 5 CFO services, and I'm confident that you can do that. So at this point, we're actually working smarter and not harder. 17 clients is doable because at $550, you're probably only devoting a few hours per month to their books. Honestly, I have a client that pays me $550 per month, and literally it takes me 1 hour to do his stuff, if that. It's anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour, and I get $550. So if you can find 17 of those, then you'll make your job easier, because it's a matter of really working 40 hours per month providing bookkeeping services once you have your process and systems down packed. Now, if you go the higher route and really want to take on more responsibility, which is not only is it more responsibility, but it is more, liability. That's what I'm looking for. Now, it's more responsibility, more money, but you are taking on a bigger liability. So if you are paying vendors, if you are signing checks, you have to make sure that you are protecting yourself, and you really want to know the ins and outs of what you can and cannot do and how you can really cover yourself. Because when you are the CFO, you are the person typically signing the checks. You are the person that's paying the vendors. So you want to make sure that you aren't exposing yourself to any unnecessary, liability, and you really are covering yourself if you're going to take on CFO services. But as you can see, you're paid a much higher price point every single month. So I put this up here because I really want you to get an idea of how you can really make a great income just by adding bookkeeping services to your tax preparation business, or even offering higher tax services such as tax resolution for people who owe the IRS at least $10,000 or more. So when you start to focus on it, really hone in on your craft, really increase your skill level, you're going to be able to make, guys, you can get to a point where you're making that per month within your tax, bookkeeping, and accounting business is not unrealistic at all. It's just how much do you want to take on? I was speaking to quite a few of you guys over the past 24 hours, just really getting to know your business more intimately, what you are struggling with. And a lot of people who own tax preparation businesses, they typically have a supplemental income. They typically either work a 9 to 5, or they have a side business or something else that they do. Because when you get the tax season money in, and you don't have the rest of this, and you're just getting the tax season money, like I said, it's great money. You're making almost 6 figures in 16 weeks, but you have to live off that money for the remainder of the year. And when you're used to getting $20,000 a month into your account for the first half of the year, you tend to spend like that $20,000 a month is going to keep coming, and it doesn't. So a lot of tax preparation business owners, they typically don't manage their finances adequately, because they are getting so much. They're really top heavy. You're getting so much money to come in just within the first quarter of the year, and then now you're really trying to figure out by June. A lot of tax preparers that own their own business, they're trying to figure out supplemental ways to make an income. But if you start putting this foundation now, it's October 2018. You have 3 months to go ahead. I'm so confident, guys, that you could get 17 bookkeeping clients or 5 outsourced CFO clients into your business just within the fourth quarter of 2018 into your business, and add an additional $85,000 to your bottom line. It's just a matter of, are you willing to do the work? Are you willing to actually listen to what I'm trying to tell you and follow the proven process to actually attract and acquire these types of clients? Now, if you want to make this, it's really no biggie on how you want to break these numbers up, because you can go $100,000 in tax season, okay, and $50,000 in bookkeeping to make $150, right? And then these numbers just change up. So you can go ahead and play with the numbers in your business, play with the math, and really figure out what you will feel comfortable handling. If you take on 17 clients, you're probably going to be devoting anywhere between 2 hours per client. So you're probably going to be working about 50 to 60 hours per month, anywhere between 40 and 60 hours per month servicing these types of clients. Now, I want you just to do the math. Just play with the numbers. How much do you want to make during tax season? And how much would you like to make during the rest of the year? And don't think about that you have to do this. You don't have to do the work. You can simply outsource your bookkeeping to, there are a number of, ways that you can hire staff, interns, and there are other strategies that I teach my clients on how you can get as many bookkeeping clients as you want. You can outsource it. And you can just sit back and really create a passive income running your very own bookkeeping and tax preparation business. So what I've done, I conducted a free marketing masterclass specifically for tax professionals, bookkeepers, accountants, and CPAs. So if you are one of those professionals, click the link below, watch the replay of the webinar masterclass, and at the end, I make an offer for you to work with me, for me to teach you how to attract and acquire bookkeeping clients, tax clients, and really help propel your business to the next level. All right, guys, if you have any questions about this video, pop them below and I'll get right to you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.